up, everybody? So, guess who we're talking about again today? Yes, Briana Dejesus, who has literally been in a bad mood all week, and my followers are tired of her. Okay, so earlier this week, she exposed Devoin in text messages for being late to pick up their daughter from gymnastics. I'm tired of hearing about damn gymnastics and Nova at this point. Call the police. Anyway, she also aired out Lewis after he stood his daughter up as well. So I guess she's having a bad week because she wasn't done with her attack on Devoin and now his family. So check out this write up from the Hollywood Gossip where she sold them a story because Devon's mom, Sharita, did an interview with The Sun. So this is what the interview said. Now, according to Sharita, Nova is forced by the producers of the MTV franchise to recite lines in order to give Teen Mom viewers the impression that she is not close to her father. It's painful for me to watch Nova on the show. She has to try to remember lines and what the producers are telling her to say. Now, this was quoted. If you watch some recent episodes, you can see Nova struggling to understand what is happening. Sharita continued. I saw her answer a question and then had to change her answer to fit the script. It happened several times. Anyone watching saw that. In one episode, Briana was telling her, "You're going to go to your grandmother's for the first time." That was talking about me, but she has been to my house several times. I wish that she wasn't on the show, that she was left out of it now. Karita continues, while that sentiment could certainly be understood given the scrutiny the show and its cast members are regularly exposed to, Briana takes issue with, well, just about everything Devon's mom had to say, and she did not hold back her response. So Briana in turn does an exclusive for Hollywood Gossip, and she says, the fact that Sharita decided to run to the press to discuss my daughter is completely abused, seeing as Devon has been a delinquent father in Nova's life. Think getting day drunk when he was supposed to be watching her the first time she stayed overnight with him, forgetting to pick her up as I showed text messages earlier this week from gymnastics, and multitudes of other situations I could go on and on with. And Sharita hasn't been in Nova's life at all. The allegation about MTV feeding Nova lines in order to make Devon look bad, bitch, please. The idea that Teen Mom producers are confusing Nova to think she's not close with Devon or his family is just simply dumb. Nova is old enough to know when her dad is messing up and not stepping up. Does Sharita think kids are immune to that? Briana asked. Sure, what you see on Teen Mom 2 are glimpses of what happens, but I can assure you as Nova's mother, yes, the parent who actually has taken care of Nova her entire life and been there for her through every moment, which can't be said for Devon, that is not true. Next, Sharita claims Nova has to remember lines for the show. Sharita, what in the actual fuck are you talking about? Teen Mom 2 is a reality show. Of course, the producers want us to discuss certain situations, but there is never a script or lines to state. That is just completely false and defamatory. Then, for Sharita to claim she's worried about what the other kids in Nova school will think of Nova being on Teen Mom 2, I can assure you that's never been an issue, and if it was, Nova and I would talk through it. It's interesting Sharita wants to paint herself as the worried grandmother when, unlike my mother, she's been 99.9% absent in Nova's life, Bree went on. If Sharita was so concerned about Nova during filming, why the hell did she sit in a garage and refuse to come inside, where she could have intervened with what was going on? She didn't because she doesn't care. What this comes down to is Sharita is upset about the fact that Devon is being exposed for who he is on the show, and Devon still is feeling some type of way about money related to the show, so they're both going to seek to flip the script. Then for Sharita to say she wishes Nova is no longer involved with the show, Sharita, who died and made you legal guardian of my child, Nova's involvement with Teen Mom 2 is up to me, and of course to her. If Nova came to me and didn't want to film the show, I would not make her film the show. Sharita claims we're just creating drama for the show. Did we fake Devon's day drinking? Have we faked him forgetting to pick Nova up? How is that creating drama for the show? These are things that are happening in our real lives. Sharita, frankly, you couldn't script this shit if you wanted to. Finally, for Sharita to attack my mother and say she was worried for Devon because of how my mother behaved, You don't think my mother had the right to be angry, Sharita? My mother has stood by my side through thick and thin and through all of Devon's bullshit to help me raise Nova into the beautiful, bright, amazing young girl she is. Where were you to offer support and help during all this time? Oh, that's right. Much like Devon, you were absent. We all are well aware of who he is, good and bad, and for you to decide to do this interview to come at me and my family and try to paint Nova as some victim, we are all confused, and feeding lines in order to create a TV show is straight up BS. Normally, I wouldn't even respond to something Sharita said, but there are so many false and ridiculous and made up statements here, I couldn't help myself. I pray for Sharita and Devon that they realize their shortcomings and step up to the plate. As Sharita mentioned, Nova is getting older, and I have always welcomed for her to have a positive relationship with Devon and his family. It is them, not us, that have made the choice for things to be the way they are. Now, first of all, take a shot every time I said the name Sharita. I felt like she was like, really, Sharita? Sharita. So many freaking times. Like, I think I said Sharita's name over 50 times while reading this article. Now, the stuff that she has been doing this week, Briana, Dejesus, that is, people I see in my comment section are starting to say that they believe that the whole family is just anti-black, that they just want to hate Devon and his entire family, and we don't know these people's real life. But I'm gonna be honest with you, that's what it looks like when Lewis is able to slide and get shit talked about maybe once in a while. But Devon is always her target almost every single week. She has something negative to say about him, his mom, his dad, somebody, his entire family. And, at this point, people are just tired of it. And of course, Devon had to fire back because when you have been targeted like the entire week, like I told you guys, she's been shit talking him the entire week. This wasn't the first incident, and they've been going back and forth for months. But Devon decided to hop on live and say a few words.
Don't be mad at her. Talking like she did the most. She didn't do the most, nigga. I don't get that shit. Your mama done threw a lamp at me. The bitch done threw a shoe at me. Fuck is wrong with you? Like, come on, bro. Talking about your mama ain't did this. Your mama done threw a shoe at me on national television. Her granddaughter's gonna answer that in 10 years. Like, what the fuck was you on crack, Dodo? Are you okay, Dodo? You on crack, Dodo? Like, what the fuck? Fuck you trying my daddy like that for? Simple as that. That's the type of shit I deal with. So, yeah. I ain't never did no stupid nut shit like that. My mama ain't never did no nut shit. Yeah, the bitch threw a lamp at me. Yeah, it didn't hit, though. Threw a shoe at me, too. Fuck you got going on. And I still, to this day, I know her intentions on that, so I'm not going to be mad at her for doing that. She was defending her daughter. I'm mature enough and grown enough to understand what she was doing, so I'm not going to sit here and look at her every time I see her. I think about all the good shit she did for me, too. I keep that in the back of my head, too. I don't just, you know what I mean, bask on the bad. I'm not that kind of guy. But for this girl to open up her mouth, tell my mom to shut the fuck up, like, you fucking stupid, bro. Tighten up, bro. I ain't told your mama to shut up through all the shit she been talking, bro. I mean, that's just that, bro. That's just that, bro. Simple as that, bro. I don't know. If you feel me, you feel me. If you don't, you don't. I don't know. I feel like that's fucked up. Like, my mama not on the show. She ain't signed up for the show. So, yeah, the restaurant scene. We in the motherfucking ale house, nigga. Matter of fact, that's the third strike. Holy shit. Whoa. She threw a lamp at me at her house. Threw a shoe at me at a reunion. And she stood up on the chairs in a fucking ale house. 3 strikes, you're out of there. Fuck out of here. Crazy. Let me tell you, that'd be crazy. Man, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I said on everything I say. Everything. I explain shit to my daughter when she's 18. Thoroughly, with no issues, nigga. I got a high school diploma. Some people on this show don't. I ain't gonna say nothing, but some people don't. I got that little blue book. You completed this motherfucking, you know what I mean? You completed school. Thank you. Some people don't got that, bro. Some people took the alternative route. I'm gonna be the one to push my daughter to finish thoroughly, nigga. We getting diplomas around here. Hanging them bitches up. Her shit gonna be right above that picture right there. Right next to them snake sheddings. Diploma, not no big ass fucking plaque. Diploma, not no big ass fucking plaque. We getting diplomas around here, baby. And that's just the start of life. That ain't even shit. If you couldn't get that, man, your brain is fucking. That bitch crazy. Shit. Man, your brain is fucking. Monkeys clapping up there. Fuck out of here. 2 peanuts up there just having a meeting. Fuck. I don't get it. But yeah, I'll give me some gas, man. Besides, like I say, Brianna's a good mom, but I'm not gonna be the one to sit there and. She's a good mom. She's just a bad person, bro. Bad person, bro. Good mom, bad person. That's possible. Good mom with a bad person, but that's possible. And I don't know. I don't know how to explain her, bro. She could be so cool, bro. But she could be so evil, too. I don't know, man. Like I say, I'm about to do a cooking video, though, for the YouTube next. I got a video me and Nova did. It was kind of a cooking video, but I couldn't really focus with her because you know how she is. So I got a couple videos coming soon. Stay tuned. Yeah, y'all type in. What y'all talking about?
Well, this is just sad, okay? And even Brianna's newest boyfriend, which is supposed to be hobby number 2, as the Ashley called him, had something to say, jumped into it, and said, your baby daddy's side of the family knows everything except why he don't take care of his kid. And he added the caption, can't wait to catch this Squidworth. Catch that T. Squidworth. Looking ass bitch boy lacking. Ugly ass mama can suck my. Like, what? Who does this? Like, the boyfriend of about 4 months jumps in and just immediately starts going in. And how can you talk about somebody mama like that? Somebody's like sophisticated 50-plus-year-old mama and say that they can suck your D. Like, this generation is absolutely bonkers. And yes, I'm from the same generation, but I would never disrespect somebody like that being a grown ass man. And like, I'm a grown ass woman, and I would still never say nothing like that. Now, listen, Devoin isn't innocent. I feel like he does need to put forth, more effort with Nova, because what we see on social media is that he's a very attentive father. But according to Bree, that just isn't so. So somebody lying and something ain't adding up. But it's just sad because, maybe a year or 2 years ago, Devoin even used to stay with the Dejesuses, and they had a great back and forth. The mom actually cried when they got into a slight argument with Devoin. So times have really changed, and I don't think that they are the biggest Devoin fans now. So, it's no fun when the family feuds. But what do you guys think?